to a live event with Force-15. So I just decided to make a little bit of a live event for you guys, just to um, just like see if any questions come in about anything, or well, basically see if anything comes in, more or less. So yeah. So every so often, I just like do a little bit of an update about what's going on tropics wise. Thing that's annoying me at the moment is I think it Invest 94E, which is not developing. It's saying it's been near 100% chance of development for literally, I think it's been the past for quite a few hours now, I think. Anyway, so yeah, so we'll get cracking with the first tropical weather update of this live event. So latest from the National Hurricane Centre says that we have a 30% chance of tropical cyclone formation in the Atlantic. I think that's with Invest 92L. And also, I think it's 94E in the Eastern Pacific. 100% chance of formation in the next 48 hours. But more on that later. The thing that we need to watch out for is Cyclone Nilafar in the North Indian Ocean, Category 4 storm. Actually, correction on the North Atlantic and East Pacific invests. The correction is North Atlantic is 95L and the East Pacific is 93E. So Nilafar in the Arabian Sea. Just looking at the satellite now, and currently a Category 2 storm, weakening now. Been on a weakening trend for quite a while, after picking at 130 miles an hour, Category 4 cyclone, and its remnants are still expected to hit the India. The storm is already influencing that area, but more on that later. Storm is expected to be dissipated by the 31st around 12 o'clock UTC. So in about 2 or 3 days, Nilafar may no longer be with us. But more on that later. So this concludes our little update. Nothing really to comment on the West Pacific Invest 96W. Doesn't really look like it's getting its act together yet, but that may change later. It has done in only a few hours before. So yeah, more on that later. So this concludes our updates. And we're going to take a little momentary break, so we can just get some stuff together. Hello guys and welcome back. So just to bring you back up to speed, I was just sorting something out technological wise. That's why I just took a little break. So got about another 2-3 hours maybe to fill. So just get watching really. I've not really got much to do really. Yep. So um so I'm not really got much to do. Yeah. So if you just sort of guys want to click the like button, I'll be right with that. um, also, people want to watch. Just typing so in a minute. Um, so just typing something on Facebook. So guys, anything else you want to talk about? Get any viewers in, just comment a question or something. And as I can see, I have fuck all viewers. Just sorting something out, guys. YOLO. I am so bored. Just drawing a face on me because I'm that bored. So that you can see they're following me. Just rub them out. That there. There we go. I've got a few joke gags to say. Just gonna get rid of this drawing. Oh, fuck off, drawing. I guess I have to rub it out. Piss off. Bugger off. Bugger off. Don't want you little paint spores. Little bastards. Bugger off. So just going to take another little break, guys, just get some data and that together, and a little bit of technological fixing, as something else is failing now. I will just be back in a minute. Your order has been placed in queue number 5. Please wait. Your order has been placed in queue number 4. Please. We will try to play you some jazz, but it will be fucking boring. You're now in queue number 3. You're now in queue number 2. Now let's play some smooth jazz while we wait to connect you. Queue number 1. Boom, 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 boom. Your call has been forwarded to our messaging service. Shit! There's me trying to get hold of the fucking call centre. Oh yeah, I've got a joke for you guys. You know, monks were basically like our first photocopiers, more or less, like copying out scripts all the time. Well, you don't break down because they're humans, but if they did break down, you get a printer repair guy to come in and they'd be like, "Sorry, this is a brother. I only do cannons." Ha. There's another gag about the National Trust are trying to sell country air to city people, and you know, if they smelt it, this is probably the 3 things that they would say. They'd be like, incest. Casual racism. Dogging. Credit to Russell Howard, because that's where the joke was from. Anyways, outside the fog is starting to get worse, which might be a bad problem. Don't know yet. Anyway, do you guys like my new headset? It's cool, new headset. So latest updates on tropical storms and like cyclones. So at the moment we have Invest 95E and 93E and 95L active. 93E at a 100% chance of formation. The 95L at a 30% chance of development, and also 96E is at a 20% chance of development. We also have Cyclone Nilafar in the North Indian Ocean, currently a Category 2 cyclone, but that won't be the case for long. The storm is expected to continue weakening very quickly, becoming a Category 1 storm within the next 6 to 12 hours, and then weakening to a tropical storm within the next 24 hours. As you can see, the wind shear in the storm is starting to tear it apart. Also, there's some dry air out towards its west, which is very bad factors to holding tropical cyclone development. So more on that later. That concludes our second update on tropical weather. Okay guys, welcome back. When we don't know what we're going to do yet. So okay guys, so here coming up now is two hypothetical seasons from Force-15, which is hypothetical hurricane season number 75, 2042 Atlantic hurricane season, and number 76 is the 21-28 Atlantic hurricane season. So as you can see, Arlen here forming. Now coming up, Bretta, coming on June 3rd. Nice background music made by Force-13. And here's Tropical Storm Cindy, which I think becomes a hurricane. Becomes a Category 2 storm, makes landfall in Mexico. Same sort of path as Hurricane Alex of 2010. Coming up to July 12th, and Tropical Depression 4 forms, becomes Tropical Storm Don. Then weakens to Tropical Depression, re-intensifies to a tropical storm, makes landfall, and weakens to a depression, and dissipates. There's Tropical Storm L, become Hurricane L. Becomes major hurricane, first of the season. Explain more about that later. I'll explain more about the video later. Hello guys and welcome back. So leave this playing in the background. As you can hear, Nicholas there just made landfall on Florida as a Category 5 hurricane. Apelia looking to become the next Category 5, but bottles out at Category 4 storm. You can see Percy and Rena quickly forming. Rena rapidly intensifying, now a Category 3 storm, now Category 4, becomes Category 5 and makes landfall on Florida at about the same place as Maria did. And now you can see quite a backlog of storms, and you can see actually Alpha has formed. And Wilder and Samantha become a Cat 5s. Wilder crosses over into the Eastern Pacific. You can see X Tammy and X Alpha there. And Samantha, quite a long-lived storm. Might be the sheer volume of storms forming, and Beta becomes a Category 4 hurricane. And you've got Delta here. Delta becomes a Category 5 hurricane. And Gamma, they're just dissipated. Beta, X, tropical storm, and now just about to dissipate, and it has. Zeta, dissipated. Delta and Epsilon outlived Zeta. And now we have Eta, now gone further than the 2005 Atlantic hurricane season. Now we're on Theta, and we're still in October. Theta becomes the, I think it's the 14th major hurricane. Looks to become a Category 5, and it does. Weakens, crosses over, and the East Pacific's only up to 2, which is up to Todd. And Theta becomes Category 5 in the Eastern Pacific. You have Kappa and Lambda. Both those storms become a Category 5 hurricanes, pretty much almost simultaneously in the same week. We have Mu, another Category 5 hurricane. Very hyperactive, and a lot of Category 5 hurricanes in, which in my opinion is quite unreal. And we have Nu. No, it's not Nu. Pull that gag. Nu becomes extratropical and dissipates. Now, that day is November 8th, and Z forms. Become a Category 1 hurricane, then weakens to an extratropical storm. Affects a bit of Newfoundland as remnant low. And how we have Omicron, tropical storm. Not expecting to become a hurricane though, it becomes extratropical. Now we have P, and that was the last storm. So strongest storm was Irma, 205 miles an hour. Strongest landfall Garnet, 185 miles an hour. Most landfalls Rena, and longest lived storm is Irma, 13 days. Now hypothetical hurricane season number 76, and it is the 21-28 Atlantic hurricane season. The first one to feature the new map. Good effect, they're taking away the shadow on the edge. So Hurricane Andrea forms in early May. Becomes Category 1 hurricane now, Category 2. Landfalls on Florida, still maintaining Category 2 status, becomes Category 3. Hit and makes landfall on the Florida again, and dissipates. Now we Bella forming to the far east for the time of year, and Cindy forming near Newfoundland, and should quickly become extratropical, becomes Category 1 hurricane, and curves southward, completes a cyclonic look, and becomes extratropical. And Devon, just about to make landfall on Florida, and does as a Category 3 hurricane, and Ellie forms. And Devon outlives Ellie by only about a day or 2. Now coming into July, Faith forms. Now the 14th of July, and Faith clips the Nicojuria, as Category 1 hurricane, maintains its status and starts to intensify, now a Category 2, and now the third major hurricane, Category 4, and landfalls on Florida as a Category 4 hurricane. And here we go, Gaston, which makes landfall. It officially made 2 landfalls there, as it went over a little bit of water in the centre of the storm. And Henry forms far east as well, but starting to become more of the characteristic for the basin. Now we've got Henry starting to intensify on the approach to the lesser and greater Antilles, and makes landfall on Puerto Rico and Haiti as a Category 4 hurricane, and intensifies to a Category 5 hurricane. And we've got Janelle, not really, just meandering by the Azores, and then starts to head towards the UK, and pretty much landfalls. And now we have Cara, and becomes Category 1 hurricane, now a 2, and landfalls in the mid-Atlantic states. Now we have Tropical Depression Lester, which should intensify, and Maria, and Lester Tropical Storm starts to curve back towards Africa, and landfalls on Africa as a tropical depression. And now we have Maria starting to intensify, now Category 1 hurricane, a Category 2, now Category 4 and Category 5 hurricane. And landfalls in the mid-Atlantic states as a Category 4 hurricane. And we have Nelly and Olivia. Olivia has become the next Category 5 hurricane. We have Nelly turning extratropical, and Olivia still a major hurricane, just hitting Bermuda now. And Olivia hits Newfoundland as a Category 2 hurricane. You see its extratropical transition just after landfall. Now we have Paige making landfall in the Central America as a Category 2 hurricane, and landfalls around where Katrina landfalled in 2005 as a Category 4 hurricane. It's officially slightly stronger than Katrina, because Katrina's landfall was a Category 3 hurricane, high end. And now we have Rena, now become Category 1 hurricane, now a Category 2, Category 3, massively weaker just before landfall in Newfoundland. Now we have Sarah, which is Category 1 hurricane, now Category 2, 3, then Category 2, and then back down. Passes the Azores as a major hurricane. And some of the remnants coming over to the UK. Landfalls on Ireland. Now we have Tony. Not really much, just a tropical storm, and turns extratropical just west, about 200 to 300 miles west of the Azores. And now tropical storm Valerie forms. Which now becomes major Hurricane Valerie, which then now becomes a major hurricane. Now Category 4, and is set to become one of the Cat 5s. It does become one of the Category 5 storms of the season. Just mercifully it weakens just before landfall to a Category 4 hurricane, but still delivers quite a lot of damage and deaths to the area. Final landfall near Galveston, Texas, and around actually Arizona. Storm with landfalls had multiple storms, 3 landfalls, 20 named storms, 13 hurricanes, and 9 major hurricanes, most of which were Category 5 hurricanes. Okay, guys, so we're back, and just finding a way to close YouTube. There we go. So we're just going to maybe take a break for a bit, or I see we have one viewer, which is probably myself. Just watched on that thing, control room thing. I seriously need a life. So yeah, I need a life. Yeah, I definitely need a life. Okay, so now going into our next tropical weather update, and only thing that really needs to be said, we've got the invest still, but nothing's really happening with those. Cyclone Neelafar is now currently a Category 2 cyclone, and is weakening as we speak. Within the next 6 to 12 hours, expected to weaken to a Category 1 cyclone, and then further weakening expected, and then become a tropical storm, and then a tropical depression, and then become post-tropical by tomorrow before landfall in India. Anyway, more on that later. So that was the tropical weather update. So coming up next, let's see if we can get something to do. Just take a quick break. And we're live in 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, and you're back with Force-15. So just to show you guys, I actually have my own storm tracking wall chart up on the wall to track storms, and that is backwards on the camera, as I can see. That it might be reversed on YouTube for me. To be honest, I really don't give two shits. Hello, one viewer. Make yourself known in the comments section. I will say hello to you. Hello. I am so bored. Make them watch it. Pellegrina. So guys, we're going to take a little 5-minute break. We'll be back. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. This will probably conclude our night. Just a short like live event for you guys. So thanks for watching, one person. And to see you guys soon. Thank you for watching, guys. Good night.